Welcome back to the new portrait mode. We've done a little magic where we're just holding the elbow together with a piece of tape across, and then trying to keep the axle from moving with another piece of tape. So now we've put our screw side in. We're gonna wrap that around the end here, and then wrap that and try to squeeze it into the hole. So unlike before when we tried to go around and then double back, it's kind of a pain to do that here, and I don't think it's totally necessary. So we're gonna just go kind of in line with the rotations. I'm also gonna see if we can't get a little bit fancy by inserting it in. Make sure the set screw is pretty well removed so we're not running into that as we put it in. Don't fray out the cable as it goes in. And it's in like that, coming out the other side. Kind of get it back in. Then if we can put a twist on it, we might be able to figure this out. Yeah, so we want it to go down like that, and then over like that. Hopefully that was a little clear. And now we try to push through whatever slack we can. We want to take up as much of this slack as we can before we start using this screw, just so that we have plenty to play with once everything's all cut. And so I'm going to use these forceps that we have, grab on the end of that, and then just try to pull it safely if we can. And see if we can't work some of the slack from the other side out and wiggle that so it wants to go through. I think that's probably about as much as we're going to get. Go back to our 1.5 millimeter and tighten that down pretty good. Over here, tighten on the other side. All right, undo this, and we can take our tape off now and see how it feels. Don't use duct tape, that'll leave residue on. This masking tape is usually pretty good. Or painter's tape, if you've got it. So now we should be able to play with it and see that it goes through its full range of motion. It doesn't bind up on itself too much, and it's got plenty of wraps to keep itself from tearing out if we put too much power on. There's definitely still some slack on here, and as we play with it more, we'll expose more slack and we can take that up. But for now, we remember push on the end of the screw and just put that back. If you have one of the early robots with a really small nut there, it might be good to find a larger nut to be able to spin that a little easier. This is an 832, and these are vented 832 screws. They're on McMaster if you need some more, or just get in touch with me, Andrew at Applied Dexterity. And I think for this video, that's the top of the elbow.